Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the elders, to the apostles, the great millstone. Peace, salutations to the elect. Shalom, Labakar, Yeshua, Yeshua, Shalom to the hopeful elect lady and the children. We these times we're living in are very interesting and very beautiful, and we should count ourselves uh, fortunate, blessed. Uh, I mean, we're coming back to our heritage. Our heritage. So the Lord is beginning to visit the world that He made. The heathen is so scared right now. Look at this. It says Earth is currently spinning faster than usual, resulting in some days being slightly shorter by 1 to 3 to 1 to 5 milliseconds on specific days. Summer, so I can include in July 9th, which was what, yesterday, and July 22nd and August 5th. It's changed primarily influenced by the moon's gravitational pull as it moves further from the equator. Right, show these off. So listen. Alright, this is going to be a quick hitter anyway. Matthew 24 and 22. In those days, what days? The days of all hell breaking loose, the days of the signs of Yahweh Shai showing, telling the disciples and telling us, right? Hopefully, right? Telling us the signs of His coming, right? And this is an except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But listen, for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. So listen, there we are coming into a time where all hell is breaking loose, right? We are to be vigilant. We are to be circumspect. We are to be uh, uh, having a total faith and trust in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, because the scriptures do say that the Lord knows who trusts in Him, and because we need to be defended in these days that are coming. Civil wars coming, pestilence are coming. We've seen the death angels down in down in Texas down there, just mopping folks. They said a hurricane sat right up on top of Texas and just let loose, and that's what it seemed like, you know. But we all know who it is. We all know it's Yahweh Bashim Yahushai bringing judgment, and that's just a small taste of what's going on. Now I work with the youth, and if it starts lightning 10 miles away from where we are, everyone goes inside. Everyone, right inside, right. The children become restless and everything else. But to me, I love it because the days get easier, and I just hang out and play cards with the children and crack up. That's all I do. You know what I mean? But a lot of the children, mostly the young girls, they become very afraid. And then they come over, and if you talk to me or I see them all distraught, I'm like, yo, what's up? And they tell me that they're afraid. And it's a legitimate conversation on fear from a child, and I listen to them, and I'm like, yo, like they're right. Like it is frightening. It is frightening. You can't control thunder, and you doggone can't control lightning. But what we can do as believers, as being the chosen ones from John 15, to pray and to be like, yo, you know what I mean? Like, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, have mercy on me. And these are the things we need to be praying for. We need to be praying for mercy. Because in Matthew 24, it is going to be a time where it is going to be, the Lord is going to mess this place up. And we know we can feel it in our spirit that Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai is coming. And we need to make sure that we are on the right side of it. We can't get caught up in these youthful lusts. We can't let our iniquities lift up themselves. We cannot get caught up in nonsense. We need to avoid all abstinence of evil. If we know that we gotta go into these jobs and go into these places to get things, the resources and things that we need. So I get, but at the same time, we gotta get in and get out. The love of many is waxing cold. They said that, if you look it up and through the elders and apostles, brothers we listen to, I mean, do it for yourself. But it shows that the word cold in the Greek is psychos. People are becoming psychotic, psychotic. These devils are coming up with more and more pride and putting it on their children. I'm around a bunch of racists all day, and I'm talking about the children. I ain't talking about my coworkers. I know my coworkers are racist. Please, you know. But that's the thing. That's the thing. You know. Yeah, we are living in a time where Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is coming back, and the earth is going to know the names Yahweh and Yahushua. They're going to know that name is coming back to the earth. That name is going to be, the name is dreadful among the heathen. But to the elect, it's the name of our salvation. So yeah, we're supposed to have a healthy fear. Those children were right. It is frightening. We need to be afraid. You know, we need to have that healthy fear of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. And we need to look and pay attention to what he's doing every single day. Yeah, we see the beautiful things he does in our lives personally and individually, but we also need to pay more attention to the things that he's doing outwardly. Because these heathens out here, they have no idea what's going on. I come to work every day and all I do is see a bunch of people that are oblivious to what's going on. I feel like Agent Smith half the time. Look at the way, look at these people just walking around. Oblivious. I understand that scene more and more when we get out here and we go on our everyday. We get to these jobs, people are oblivious. But at the same time, you can look in their eyes and tell that they're getting weaker by the day because they don't have the names of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, holding them up, holding them in place, keeping them strong. They don't know nothing about getting under the wings and being protected. They don't know about the Makach Hadash, who is our comforter that gives us the spirit to go in these scriptures and to find our peace. They don't have those things. And these are the things that we have that we need to be more mindful of and take hold of and to appreciate more than anything that we have right now. That's all I wanted to say through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, the water Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, for being able to put this lesson together and being able to speak to the people. Lord, I just want to say thank you and shalom to everyone who's listening, who's going to listen, and the water Yahweh Hashem Yahushua for keeping your spirit on me. Shalom.